here's the story. Here's the story. Here's how it all went down. So, you feel me? Natalie's booked up. I'm booked. February, March, April, May. I don't even know. My schedule's so fucking crazy. It's ridiculous. I'm booked. You feel me? So, it's December. I got a party in Pittsburgh. So, you know, I get on the plane. I go to Pittsburgh. My party. It's Natalie Nun's party. And, you know, some motherfuckers show up and whatever. It's a party. It's cracking. And I get a whole, like, big mob of boys come up to the VIP. And my girl, you know, my girl Tiny B is like, oh, yeah, that's that nigga Wiz. I'm like, who's Wiz? You know that song you like, Black and Yellow? Oh, I fucks with that song. But I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all because I'm keeping it 100 with you right now. I didn't know who the fuck he was. I just knew his song. So, you feel me? I'm in the VIP at my party. Let's make sure, you know, because we don't want any groupie type shit. Let's make sure we understand. It's my party. So, you know, I'm in the party and shit, kicking it. Taylor gang. The Taylor gang come through to the club. You know, Wiz comes out of his way to introduce himself to Natalie. Yeah, I heard you were having a party. I just touched down tonight. I hope you don't mind. You know, I'm going to get my own little bottles. But I hope you don't mind. I'm here. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. You feel me? I don't give a fuck, nigga. So, big ups to everybody who's in the building. Again, about to hear how it all went down. So, you know, niggas is in Natalie's party's VIP. Let's make sure we got that clear. So, I'm in the party and shit, vibing. And, you know, I don't know that Wiz is a smoker. But he keeps trying to offer me a blunt, hit the blunt. You know, I'm an athlete, like I just said. Let me go back to what I was just saying. I'm an athlete. I always will be an athlete. I will always have rock solid ass legs. I will always find a way to be in shape. I don't smoke. I might drink, but I don't smoke and I don't do drugs. Period. All due respect to the smokers in the building. You know what I mean? I'm from the Bay. You know what I mean? Bay people smoke weed all day long. Best weed comes from Humboldt County in Northern California, where I'm from. So I know about it. Not gonna say I ain't never smoked before, but I'm gonna keep it real. I don't smoke like that. So, nigga comes through, blunts after blunts after blunts. Cool, you feel me? Cool, I ain't tripping. Nigga, what? Do what you do. That ain't got nothing to do with me. So, niggas is smoking. And this nigga's like, well, if you ain't gonna hit it, let me at least blow some smoke into your mouth. Let me blow some smoke into your mouth. Shotgun, whatever the fuck you talking about. All due respect, you know, I ain't got no problems with Wiz Khalifa and shit. You know, I mean, I'm from the Bay, so just for me to keep it real with you, you know what I'm saying? All due respect to you, I feel you. I fucks with your song, Black and Yellow. I fucks with what you doing and shit. You know what I'm saying, my nigga? But I'm a Bay bitch, again. It was never like that. So we're cool. We're cool. And if you don't like what I have to say, I don't give a fuck anyways. So we're cool. But I'm going to tell the story how it went. So, this nigga starts trying to blow smoke in my mouth. I'm like, oh, you know, it's funny, whatever at first. But then, you know, the cigarettes, I mean, the blunt shit stopped. And it was trying to just be all up in my face. Let's keep it real. So, people start taking pictures. My girl starts taking pictures. She's being funny, tweeting from my phone and shit. And I'm like, it's all good. I don't really give a fuck, you know? Give a fuck? I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. So, pictures is floating on the internet. Next day, Natalie Nun was Khalifa kissing in the club. Done. I leave. I fly into town and I fly right out of town. Unless I got homies and motherfucking niggas I kick it with out there, I might stay an extra day or so, depending on the schedule. So, I gotta go by 6 o'clock in the morning the next day. Can I tell the story how, hey Wiz, because I'm sure you're gonna know, I'm sure you're gonna see what I have to say. Can I tell the story how it really went down? Or am I gonna be like the new Cat Stacks or something? Am I going to be like the new girl who hasn't accomplished shit and don't have 2 fucking degrees and never did nothing with her fucking life? Is that what I'm going to be? Or can I tell the story how it really went down? Yeah, so how it really went down was Wiz went out of his way to find out who the fuck the promoter was that booked me. Because he wanted to know what hotel I was staying at. This nigga went out of his way because the room was not under my name, because I do not put hotel rooms under my motherfucking name. So this nigga got a room at the same hotel I was staying at. Am I cat stacks now? Okay. Anyways, so whatever goes on, whatever. I leave in the morning. Nothing happened. Natalie's. Hold on, let me get back to the fact that I like to fuck with real ass. Okay, so back to what I was saying. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know, this nigga went out of his way to find Natalie, to book a room where I was staying so that he could try to conversate a little bit more with me. Done. That night was, I get on a plane at 6:30 in the morning to get back to Cali, okay? I get back to Cali and shit or whatever, and the promoter keeps telling me, like, you know, Wiz, whatever, want to get your information. Can I slide your number or whatever over that way? I email the promoter back. I tell the promoter, you know what I mean? Give him my PIN. BBM. That's it. Okay? So, you know what I mean? Ping. Accept. You know, I have a show this weekend coming up. Can you come out to Pittsburgh? I was like, well, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta be booked and shit. Again, bae, you know what I mean? About my motherfucking money. I gotta be booked and shit in order for me to come back out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't get on planes. I'm tired. You know what I mean? I don't just get on planes just to be getting on planes to just come see niggas. Like, that ain't my style and shit. You know what I mean? Like, if there's some money involved and I could get a party or a booking or some shit, yeah, I'll come out there and catch a show or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So, niggas go out of their way for Natalie to get booked back in Pittsburgh. But the funny thing about it is, the promoters didn't even book my flight. Hold on a second. The email I get from, you know, the promoter who's booking me, Mr. What's his name? What's his name again? What's that nigga's name? Cameron or something? Flight to Pittsburgh. It's all good and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I get the flight, I get the party, I get the flyer. I go back out to Pittsburgh. I got a party though, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm not looking at it as no other extra shit. But then again, you know, this nigga went out of his way to book my flight. Okay? Just being nice. I'm just, you know, let me just keep it real. So I'm only keeping it real and shit. So I have a party, but it's not through a promoter. It's a party, the after party for Mr. Wiz Khalifa and shit, but I'm coming out there and shit to, you know, to host my party. But, you know, Wiz is like, I'm going to get you from the airport. I really want to get you from the airport. Like, can I get you from the airport? Sure, you could get me from the airport. You know what I mean? It's nothing. So I land in Pittsburgh. This is the following week. This is the next week. I land in Pittsburgh. I'm on my shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm on my Natalie Nun, grinding, making my money shit. So I land in Pittsburgh. I already know I have a party. So whatever, I get my bags, my luggage. That nigga's outside in his little yellow car with his homeboy, picking me up from the airport. His little Taylor gang. Cool, everybody's cool, we all straight. So you taking me to the hotel? Well, I figured I'll just drop your stuff off and we can go have a nice steak dinner and shit. I'm like, okay. I mean, I'm not really tripping. I like to eat. I like nice dinners, and everybody knows Natalie loves some motherfucking steak over some chicken. You said steak. You said all the right things in one sentence. So, all right, we could go get something to eat. Yeah, but it ain't just like we're going to get something to eat. It's like we're going on a date and shit. I want to take you out on a date. You feel me? So, I'm still not like any other female. Might have been geeked and shit. Like I said, I don't give a fuck. So, I'm thinking steak, potatoes, mashed potatoes, some motherfucking asparagus, some motherfucking all that. So, you know, we go to dinner and shit. It's a nice little dinner and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's cool and shit. We had a good time. We had some fucking wine, some red wine. Another thing Natalie loves to drink at a nice dinner, some red wine. So, you know, my hotel room that I was staying in just so happened to be the penthouse at the hotel that Wiz was staying at. okay, that's cool and everything. You know, that's nice of you and shit. You got me a nice little room and everything. Treated me like a lady. Real fucking nice, real cool. Get ready, party it up that night. You know, hosted the little party and shit. And but I'm staying one extra day. My extra day was that, you know, Wiz wanted me to check out his show. I stayed and shit. Feel me? Kicking it. Room service, hot chocolate sent to the room, turkey burgers, you know, all that shit. And, you know, ain't nothing like the next bitch ain't did. But you feel me? So I take the turkey burgers and the hot chocolate and we chillin'. Again, a bae bitch don't give a fuck. I'm just chillin'. So, enjoying myself though, I'm not gonna lie. We're enjoying ourselves, you know, having a great time. So, Wiz insists that he, during the daytime, he brings his studio into the hotel room. I want to bring my studio, my recording, all the recording stuff to the room. The mic, you know, the whole buttons, record, all. I'm going to bring it to the room because I want to spend time in the room with you. I want you to see what I do. You know what I'm saying? He's recording a bunch of shit for DJ Drama, sending shit over here. Listen, you know, heard a bunch of his shit. We had conversations about some of the mutual people we knew in the industry. All of that. You know what I'm saying? All that. So I'm like, I'm being nice and shit because I kind of feel like, you know, he went out of his way to not just have me come out here, but he went out of his way to make sure that I was getting booked to do something so that we could kick it. Which, all due respect, I mean, all due respect, you're a really nice guy and everything, but, you know, we had a good time that weekend. We partied, we had a great time. I went to your show, you did an amazing job. You know what I'm saying? You did an amazing job. But then, to make a long story short, you know, to make a long story short, I was asked to go spend New Year's Eve with Wiz in Atlantic City. At this point, I had already been back to LA, been back on the road, doing my hosting and my parties and shit. And, you know, I BBM'd back. I don't know if that's going to happen right now because I don't know where I'm going to be for New Year's Eve. So the BBM comes back in, a little salty. I said, you know, whatever, it's all good. You know, I got some foxtails here, though, from the gentleman who, you know, does the foxtails, and he custom-made a sweater, and he custom-made a shirt for you, you know, so how would you like me to give this to you? And by that time, he was already in LA with an attitude. So, you know, you don't want your shit? I'll clip this motherfucking foxtail straight to my motherfucking purse. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. You don't want it? You don't want the foxtail? Because there's 3 of them. I'll keep the motherfucking shit. I don't give a fuck. What's the problem? Oh, the problem is that I can't go out of my... I can't stop what I got going on. I can't stop what I got. Okay, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas want bitches that ain't got shit going on. That ain't got shit to do. Bitches who think they filming shows and shit, but ain't really doing shit. I feel you, my nigga. So, you know what I mean? Like, you're upset. I couldn't come out of my way. You know, I was booked. I'm booked and shit. I got other shit going on. And so, you know, whatever. So, what ends up happening is I'm in Miami. I'm supposed to be spending New Year's Eve in Miami. I was supposed to be. But at the end of the day, I got a phone call from a homie who wanted me to come to Indianapolis. So now, I'm not really thinking about a situation. Like, I already told Wiz I wasn't going to Atlantic City, but then at the same time, like, I got this other nigga that, like, I actually do, like, you know, kick it with and talk to and shit, asking me to come to Indianapolis. Well, you know, like, I wasn't thinking, like, oh, I ditched Wiz to go here. I just went to Indianapolis. I ended up not staying in Miami. So I went to Indianapolis. I had a great time, and my BBMs were on some salty-ass shit. Don't be fucking sending no fucking salty-ass messages like a fucking... Hold on. Let me start the song again. Hold on. Don't send me salty-ass messages because I'm doing some other shit. Nigga, don't act like this. Oh, wait, hold on. So, I'm just gonna keep it real because, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? A bae bitch keeps it motherfucking 100 and shit. Motherfuckers want to start being funny and acting funny style because, you know, I I didn't stop what I was doing in LA when I was here. I didn't deliver the foxtails. So now we're up to 3 things. I didn't go to Atlantic City. I didn't deliver the foxtails. And I was barely responding on BBM. Okay, I was barely responding on BBM, nigga, because I'm on motherfucking planes half the time. I'm on planes. I'm making money. I'm doing shit. I have shit going for myself. So, if you want to fuck with bitches that don't got shit going on, so be it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. So, at the end of the day, I went to Indianapolis. Sorry. So, the BBM, when I was in Indianapolis, was salty as fuck. Was not no Happy New Year's. I sent out a mass tweet that said, 2011, get money, bitches. I said, 2011, get money, bitches. Happy New Year. My response back was some salty ass shit. So, cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got a little attitude, because what, you went out your way to fly me out and book me and whatever in Pittsburgh. Okay, I could fly my own self out, but whatever. Like, I could have got my own booking in Indianapolis. I mean, in Pittsburgh, whatever. So you got an attitude, cool. So, I didn't like, let me make sure this is clear. I didn't like the salty little comments. It had nothing to do with the Amber Rose pictures. It had nothing to do with the tweets. Let me keep it 100. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. If I cared, I would have spent New Year's Eve in motherfucking Atlantic City. If I gave a fuck, I would have went out of my way to deliver the foxtails to you personally. If I gave a fuck, I would have been on set of the Snoop Dogg fucking remix video. I am doing my own thing. Period. So, again, I have a private Twitter page. I hit block on Wiz Khalifa, and I unfollowed that nigga because I don't give a fuck. Then I hit unblock so that it wasn't real personal. It was just like, nigga, get off my motherfucking page. You feel me? It was like, back the fuck up. Just get the fuck off my motherfucking page. That's what the fuck it was. This was a week ago. This was before the pictures with Amber Rose. This was before the tweets. And now that the tweets and pictures are out, I don't give a fuck. I don't, because I didn't give a fuck in the first place. I was just being cute, being funny, putting out twit pics, because this nigga was on my ear like, oh, you ain't going to put our pictures up? You ain't going to tweet me while you out here in Pittsburgh? You ain't going to tweet? You ain't going to da-da-da-da? You ain't going to... Matter of fact, how I want to end the story is, I wish the best of luck to Amber Rose. I wish the best of luck to Wiz. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish bad on nobody. I don't have a heart like that. I just don't give a fuck. Like, that's it. You feel me? Like, that's how it is. Like, I'm not wishing bad. I'm not saying, oh, this bitch, this, da-da-da-da-da. No. Please don't get Natalie Nun confused, you guys. Don't get it confused. I don't care. That's how it is. I don't care. The same turkey burgers you were eating, I was eating before you. Like, this nigga was hawking me. I don't give a fuck. So, at the end of the day, you feel me? I'm just a bad bitch. I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm grinding. I got some shit coming out. I'm going to talk that shit. I'm going to spit that shit. I got another show about to air. We didn't tape a pilot. We taped the show. You know what I'm saying? It's not behind my green money eyes. You know what I mean? Money green and shit. It ain't, nah. You know what it is? It's about another Natalie being a bad bitch. You feel me? So, at the end of the day, I respect everything. I respect everybody. You know what I mean? If you disrespect me, yeah, I'm gonna get in your motherfucking ass. All in your motherfucking ass. So, if there's a retaliation video and shit, just make sure you understand what you're saying before you say anything. Because I got dirt. And I don't like to throw dirt. I like to bury bitches in fucking dirt. You feel me? So, at the end of the day, if you have something to say, all due respect, you know what I'm saying? Say what you gotta say. But at the end of the day, your shit, your new shit, was my sloppy seconds. So, I would just like to say, big ups to everybody who was rocking with me in this room right now. Big ups to, I'm sure, World Star Hip Hop, who's gonna put this motherfucking shit on their one demographic ass website. Big ups to everybody who's Team Natalie, who's been helping me get through losing my nigga, a straight Bay nigga, yada I mean, a Bay nigga. fuck LAPD and shit. Yo, Wiz, come pick up your fucking shit that you left at my house, bitch.